to talk about the deep threats, the guys that can go long. And two of the best, speediest receivers in the game are going to be on the same field today.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see how both teams, the offenses, how do they get the football to these speedy wide receivers. And no matter what you do on the defensive side, you go, well, we're going to take them out of the game. We're going to double team them. Really? How are you going to do that when they're in motion? They're always changing formations. Very tough to do now. You just got to rely on good tackling and try to prevent those short catches and long runs.
The Steelers go with the dime formation here on defense. First down at the 18. Cameron Hayward takes down the quarterback.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
Press coverage all the way. The give. Good for only a yard.
Here's a look at the Broncos offense. This is an efficient group. Last week turning the football over just once.
It'll be third down.
The Broncos will set up. The 28 is the first down line.
He'll take the snap from the gun. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense. They're set to punt it away now. We'll see what he can do here. Return is good for about 27.
Steelers know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. Want to play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
Great starting position here for the offense. First down at the 27. And straight ahead, Bell. Trevathan that time on the tackle.
Here's a look at the Steelers offense. This is an efficient group. Last week turning the football over just once. The Broncos lined up in the nickel. Mettenberger's got it in the gun.
Makes the catch.
Trevathan that time on the tackle.
Here's the defense, a unit that works best when it gets to the quarterback.
It's often the difference maker in any game, and that is how you perform inside the red zone, and we're getting an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls. Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
First down here after the run. Right back to him. That's a gain of only a yard.
Bell is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
That leads us to second down.
Mettenberger's back in shotgun formation. Got the completion.
Well, that last play almost got him in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
just a yard away.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, when you get close to the goal line, you always have to look out for the tight end, because anytime there's just a little bit of deception, that deception is enough for the tight end to get that area where he can get open. That time he does it. Touchdown.
Makes the PAT. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Made right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3-and-out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3-and-out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 25. Thomas there to make the tackle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Steelers come out in a dime package. The Broncos snap it at the 31. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. That's his first reception today.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
First down at the 33. Gets it out for the completion. Gains 5. Here's how the Steelers defense. They never got to the quarterback once last week. The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. The Broncos are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Looking to go down the field here. Third down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Steelers use a timeout here. We'll take a quick break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the way, third down.
The slant route made famous by the West Coast offense, something that really I thought came in the league when Bill Walsh started with the 49ers in 1979.
The Broncos have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20. First down and 10. Set up screen. They're all over him. Behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1. Breaking huddle at the 13. Second and 11. Screen. With 2 hands, he has it. Shazier's going to make the tackle. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He breaks the play. He's in for the touchdown. And with the second quarter looming, they've gotten themselves out of the hole with that touchdown.
Yeah, it just gives them confidence, Jim. Everybody, it picks up the defense. Of course, it picks up the offense, and it gives the coaches a whole new way to look at this football game as we get ready to finish off this first quarter.
The Steelers coming back onto the field to start this drive after what was really sort of a textbook touchdown drive the last time they had the ball in their hands.
Yeah, let's give a lot of credit to that offensive line. They were awesome. They did everything well. Usually you have an offensive line can only do one of the two things well, run block or pass block. This one, they do them both well. That's why they had so much success on that last drive.
And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The Steelers have it at the 24. Ball is out. The offense was able to recover the ball. He's brought to a halt. What a lucky break this time. They fumbled, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
They recover the fumble, but still face third down. The Broncos defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Down on the field. Going to take it the distance. Going to take it home for the touchdown. As we get near the end of the opening quarter, they grab the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, things have been rough so far, haven't they? It's been fun to watch. Each team is being very competitive and physical, but that's a nice thing to do, to score that touchdown and get a lead here late in the first.
He'll have a chance to take off. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. One last play before the quarter ends. First down at the 22. They'll go ground. He's taken down at the 23. The Broncos still driving as the second quarter gets underway.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9.
Defense crowding the line of scrimmage. Look out, this could be a blitz.
And now he'll take off. Airing it out. It's intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Steelers' offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. And here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game, it always comes back to bite you.
Let's go. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. Coming to the line at the 35. Looks like they're in press coverage here. First and 10. Bell's handed the football. Taken down at the 27.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down here after that run play.
The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. Toss play. And he'll step out.
Well, it's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
This is third down.
The give this time to the fullback.
In the red zone. First down at the 18.
Once again, they'll run it. Bell's brought down, but not until he gives his team a new set of downs.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Breaking huddle at the 4. So first and goal to go.
Bells takes it across. It is a touchdown.
They continue to pour it on early in the second quarter with yet another touchdown here, Phil.
Well, I hope the defense learned a little something on that drive. The way they are playing is not working. So you are allowed to blitz in this league. You can take a chance. That's what I suggest. Get after it, be more aggressive, and blitz that offense.
Out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Broncos are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
The Steelers will come out in the dime. Second and 10. Flea flicker is on here. The ball is knocked out.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
The Broncos will line up the first down markers right at the 31-yard line.
They'll go shotgun here. Gains 16.
When quarterbacks see cover 4 defensive backs playing back against the deep passes, they know they're going to look for underneath or crossing routes. That time, a good throw by the quarterback to the receiver going across the field.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
First down at the 37. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
From the shotgun.
Going for the deep ball. But it falls incomplete.
Well, but it's third and long. I'll just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
Third down now. The Broncos will line up. First down markers right at the 47-yard line. They're setting up screen. Keeps chugging along.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
Looking for a lane on the return. Gets about 9 on the play.
The Steelers offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
Bell in the backfield. Single back set. First down at the 28. Going deep. Second and 10 coming up. The Steelers take it from the 28. The catch by Bell. Trevathan that time on the tackle.
Well, Jim Nance, even you could coach the team in a situation like this. You're winning big. It is third and long. You know what you do? You hand the football off and you punt the football.
It's third down coming up. Mettenberger's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Going for the home run. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3-and-out. They're in punting formation. He'll have a chance for a return. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line.
The Broncos didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic. Wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but man, that was pretty easy.
First down at the 28. Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
The Steelers sat at the line. Dime package. Out of the shotgun. Reaches out and snatches it. Muscles through the defender.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Shazier's the one who brings them to the ground.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. Second down, 4 to go. The Broncos now move the chains. Can you believe the plays this guy can make in the open field once he gets his hands on the football?
Yeah, I can believe it. I really can, because you know why? I see it all the time. I see it when I watch him on TV. I see it when I watch films. And how about today? I get to watch it in person. It's awesome to watch.
From the shotgun, and he's thrown to the ground.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
The Steelers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The Broncos take it from the 38. Got the completion. That picks up 7.
The defense has really done a good job here in this drive. They got this offense in a 3rd and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it. Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts, because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
And he's taken down. He'll try this one from 55. No good. An empty trip for the offense.
Well, it was a long field goal attempt, but this time they're unable to come up with any points at all.
Yeah, and when you get in situations like this, everything has to be perfect. The snap, the hold, and the kick, and it wasn't, and that's why they missed the field goal.
Double tight end formation.
First down at the 45.
Going to be a penalty here.
Fights through contact.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
Mettenberger's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap.
Looking long.
And they can't connect.
If you're a defensive back in the NFL now, you've got to be alert for the deep passes down the field, because not only do you got to play it well, you got to make sure you don't have pass interference.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. 2 tight ends on the field here.
They go screen with Bell. Trevathan that time on the tackle.
The Steelers decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only 1.
Let's see if they can complete another one. This time perhaps for the first down. 3rd down coming up. Mettenberger's setting up now in the pistol. Pass is intercepted. They bring him to the turf.
What a job by the linebacker that time making that interception. Gets in good position. What a pair of hands. A linebacker who can do it all.
Ready for intermission. First, one more play.
The Broncos with an empty backfield look here. First down at the 49.
Looking long. The defender able to knock it away.
We'll take a break for halftime and be back to Pittsburgh for the start of the 3rd quarter. Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the 3rd quarter underway as these teams take the field. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Steelers offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
They get set quickly, ready for another snap.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 25. Mettenberger's taking off. Now looking at third down. The Steelers have to get to the 33 for a first. Incomplete, and this is going to be a 3 and out.
This man was put on this defense for this reason alone. Make the big hits. Give your team some momentum, and also put a little fear in those offensive players when they get the football.
We'll see what he can do here. Gains 11. The Broncos offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
The Broncos snap it at the 31. The 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
The Broncos have it at the 34. He's scrambling now. And he's out of bounds.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
First down coming up. The Broncos in the pistol formation. They give it to him on the counter. A tackle behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Here's the football marked at the 47. Press coverage all the way. Second and 13. Two hands on the football and has the catch.
Corner routes are not thrown enough in this league anymore. A lot of teams don't do it because it takes a strong arm quarterback to get it done. That was a terrific throw up the field that time.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. It's caught by Ellison. Picks up 8 here. That's his first reception today.
The Broncos have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football. It picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
Coming to the line at the 24. Second and 3. They'll go ground. Shazier's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Steelers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got in the backfield and made the tackle.
Third down on the way.
Broncos will take the snap from the 25. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
The Broncos will second-guess that play call. That time on 3rd and short, they throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's 4th down. Never take it for granted. When you're trying a field goal, a lot of things could go wrong, but good execution that time by the offense and a good kick. 3 points.
The Steelers set to return the kick. Made right around the 26-yard line. The Steelers offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Well, Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
He's got some daylight. Mettenberger's going to give himself up here and slide the play to an end.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. It's complete to Martavis Bryant. 2nd down, even after the completion. Hurry up, 2-minute offense. They'll run it here. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Third and 3 coming up. Mettenberger's alone in the backfield. Snapping out of the gun. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the 1st down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel out of the shotgun formation. Mettenberger's running away from the pressure. Ball is out.
On defense nowadays, I don't care who's back there as a quarterback. You must be aware and not let them out of the pocket. Any quarterback in the NFL now can scramble out there and pick up some yards. Good job that time by the QB, and he gets the 1st down.
Get ready. The Steelers take it from the 33. Got a big lane, and that's a gain of 9. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
It's a 2 tight end formation. The Steelers take it from the 23. And they're all over him for the sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
3rd and 10 coming up. The Broncos lined up in the nickel. Takes it from the gun. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down. That play is going to be challenged. The coach's challenge is not answered. The play on the field will stand.
Yeah, that's a tough. I think if it was up to me in this situation in the game, I would not have challenged, knowing those timeouts, how important they are. We'll see if that lost timeout comes back and hurts him.
No good. No good.
So many times when you see these field goal kickers miss it, it's just about mechanics. What was it? Were the steps wrong? Did he plant his foot in the right spot? And you got to hit that football in the perfect spot, too. A little bit of everything went wrong that time. quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
But it's incomplete.
Well, it's so hard to do this nowadays, to jar the football out of the hands of the receiver, but the defender did it that time. He hit him, that football came loose, incomplete pass.
Second and 10 coming up. The Broncos will take the snap from the 40. And he just tosses it incomplete.
Tough situation you found yourself in. Third long, you're losing the football game. There are not many plays here that are going to pick up the first down, so be careful here. Don't be too aggressive. If you're too aggressive, you will make a mistake.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 40. Reaches out and grabs it. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, when you see cover 4 defense, that means you have 4 defensive backs trying to stop deep passes down the field. So if they're playing deep, where do you want to throw it? Well, of course, you want to throw it short. Nice decision that time by the quarterback. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
And the flag comes out. First down on the way. The Broncos line up in the pistol offense. The Broncos have it at the 34. The Broncos get a first down.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
First down here. Looks like they're in press coverage here. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Has his target. Thomas is in on the tackle.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up. The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense. Second down and 6. Finds his mark. Picks up about 5.
The Steelers defense, they really understand situational football. They know they're in the red zone. You can't give up plays. That time they give up the completion, but they rally to the football and keep the play to no gain.
Handoff made. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
First and goal from the 5. The pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. He sends the halfback in motion. Second and goal from the 5. Flip to the outside. Rock for a loss on that play.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Third and goal from the 8. Set up screen. Touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting. How important was that touchdown early in the 4th here, Phil, to stay in the game?
Oh, it was huge. They needed something. They needed a little lift here to try to get them in position where they can finish this game off. A lot of pressure now on their defense. Can they go out there and be aggressive, make a play, and get that football back for their offense? So many things you can do from the 2-yard line now in the NFL. All the teams can spread you out. They can run it. The quarterback can keep it. The big plays, the passes, very tough for the defense to stop the 2-point conversion.
And he's met head on right there at the 20. First down at the 20. Le'Veon Bell makes the catch, and that's a gain of maybe 5.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Second down coming up. They bring in the extra tight end.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
The Steelers' offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score. Look at the defensive line. Everybody's shifting to their left.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Quickly to the line. Now first and 10. Trying to find an opening to the right. Mettenberger's tackled down at the 50.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd and 6. Makes the catch inbound.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
Mettenberger's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Handoff. Raised there that time for the tackle.
The game is close. It's in the 4th quarter. You're winning. You're on the offensive side. You find out if you can really run the football in these situations. That time, short gain on the run.
Coming to the line at the 27.
Let's go.
2nd down and 7. Steelers in for the touchdown.
Finding the end zone for the first time this season.
The Steelers getting set now for the point after. The point after is good. And the kicker's ready to go.
It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And no one's going to get him now. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
What a terrible job by the defense. That time, nobody even covers the receiver. He is wide open down the field, and hey, nice job by the quarterback going through his progression. He finds the open guy and gets a touchdown pass.
It's good.
The Steelers set to return the kick.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Steelers in quite a battle here in the 4th. The score's 28-25.
Let's go.
First down at the 22. It's on target to Martavis Bryant. Harris there to take him down. The Steelers have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Mettenberger's had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it.
The Steelers from the 37.
Running right through the trenches.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
We're late in the game, and the offense is in no hurry.
The Steelers now move the chains. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Bell's going to secure the handoff.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. And now they'll try over again on second down.
The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. Bell's taking it on the screen. Raised there to take him down.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
The Steelers were outplayed last week for 4 quarters, but in today's game, they're back on top and trying to win in a very tight one.
Yeah, tremendous job of just bouncing back. What they've really done, they put last week behind them. They started fresh, and they're playing tough today.
It's wide open. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
To the outside, Bell. The Steelers get a first down.
That was a good call by the offensive coach that time. They needed 1 first down to win this game to seal things up. He makes the right call, and they get a big first down.
The defense on its heels. Football sits at the 5-yard line.
Get ready. Right 30 up. Right 30 up.
First and goal. Bryant's going to take the handoff now.
Right call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football. Keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football and don't have a penalty where you could stop that clock.
Loss of 2 on that play. This will be the 8th play of this drive. It was a close one, and at the final whistle, what a win for that one team.
It sure is. What a thrill to win a close game in the NFL. You think about it, how hard it is just to get one win and how tough it was out there. And hang on, man, great feeling.
So for Bill Sims and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.